Hi, making this video to talk about the silly civil court system that re-victimizes people. Now, Texas justice is a joke. Yes, Texas justice. I lived there in Houston, Harris County for many years, and I moved back to New York, rented out my house, and they destroyed my house, the tenant, and then left after buying their own house. So they did over $10,000 worth of damages. A trial by jury awarded me $7,200. Now, this is after I had to have it retried because Judge Korduba, or however you pronounce her name, who's seeking re-election, please do not re-elect her, dismissed the case because I didn't know at the top of my head a few dates, when they moved in, when they moved out, when the letter was sent. And my letter did not say when I was writing a request letter for the amount from the former tenant, which I could not find the address for and they would not give me. Again, re-victimizing on many fronts, and spent many hours trying to find them and track them down. She dismissed it because I didn't know those dates off the top of my head. I had to fly in from another state. I portrayed this to her and spent hundreds of dollars getting there, taking time off work. And she gave me about 3 or 4 minutes for my case. I think it was due to laziness, possibly, because I had a file this thick of pictures of all the damages of destroying my house. Yes, this thick of pictures of destruction. Broken windows, a garage full of trash, dozens and dozens of holes in the wall, ripped off doors, and such. And she dismissed it because I didn't know a couple dates off the top of my head after I flew in. You can find the video on that too. Look up her name. I believe it's under Do Not Re-elect or Re-Victimize. But I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about the whole system, though, is a mess. We have to pay all the money up front. We have to track these people down, and they have all the rights. And then you win the verdict, which I won by jury because I didn't trust this woman, and the jury easily sided with me. Now I have to jump through so many hoops, can't get answers from them. They don't reply to my emails. This Justice of the Peace, I believe 42, you can look it up if you're interested. But that's not important because it probably doesn't pertain to you in particular. I'm talking in general terms now. They re-victimize people. So then you have to do writ of executions and pay hundreds of dollars for that. Research everything because there's no answers anywhere. I can't find these forms anywhere. I asked the court for the forms to do a writ. Can't find, they don't offer any help for that. Luckily, I had an old check from the client, or else I wouldn't be able to get that information, just like I wasn't able to get their home address right after they moved and pretty much just ran away. So the system re-victimizes people. But if you owe money in student loans or taxes, they'll come full-fledged at you, or child support. They'll take your money, garnish your wages and such. But if it's owed to you, screw you. You could have to foreclose on your property or suffer lots of losses, and they don't care about you. And these were intentional damages. It's been many months and they have not tried to make any payments or any reconciliation from the start. Yet this judge seemed biased and sided with them, looking for a reason to dismiss it. Probably because she didn't want to look through the file of pictures and deal with a complicated case. She spent more time on a case for one broken window than a house with many broken windows, holes in walls, and damages, and garage full of trash, and you name it. She spent more time on a house with one broken window from a lawnmower that they hired. And I guess a rock, pebble, unintentionally hit a window. And they didn't know who did it, and they were claiming they didn't do it. Point is, though, overall, is we are re-victimized. We have to pay hundreds of dollars, track people down, file paperwork, spend hours and hours of our time. This is after we've been victimized. It is ridiculous. and there's not like a criminal court where they are going to do any of the help or work for you. So, Texas justice is a joke as well. Thank you, and please share your experiences.